Hey, what's up? It's Bobby, aka Paginator, and I am going to share a little bit of the books that I have been reading recently. I am still in an alternative location, still recovering with my stupid foot, but otherwise totally fine and happy to be talking about books today. And I've just got a stack of books that I've been reading recently, and I'm gonna try to make this quick so that I can get this video done before the battery dies. So here we go. I should also say thank you to those of you who gave comments on my last video and helping me pick what to read next to help me get out of my reading slump. I'm officially out of it. I have read several books since then, and I appreciate your help with that. Alright, so I read A Discovery of Witches right as the school year was ending, and this is the first in a trilogy by Deborah Harkness. This is an adult book, and it was given to me by a student and his mother slash kind of together. She is a school librarian, and so we talk all the time, and it was also from her son, and so ka-chow to you guys. You know who you are. Anyway, this is about a woman who is a very serious scholar. She's a historian, and she works specifically on the history of science and dealing a lot with alchemy as well. And she accidentally discovers this ancient text that several magical different creatures have been trying to get a hold of. She is one of those creatures. She is a witch. And just so happens that she meets a very alluring, dark, and handsome vampire who is another type of creature that would be interested in this ancient text. The catch is that when she had the text out in the library, she sent it back, and now it's lost. It cannot be found. The people in the library don't even know that they've had it. There's problems there. We also have in this world some, is it demons? Yes, it's demons. So there's lots of different creatures interacting, there's secret societies, there's all kinds of intrigue going on, and of course witches and vampires are not supposed to be friends, let alone fall in love, which is what's going to happen. And that's not a spoiler because you know that that's what's going to happen. So if that sounds interesting, I would recommend checking that out. I have just on the next, I'm just going in order of the books as they're stacked on my table, so no particular order here. Listen to Your Heart by Casey West. This is Casey West YA contemporary, adorable, just what she does about a girl who's kind of introverted but ends up being host of her school's podcast, and hijinks ensue. I'm sorry I'm not taking very long on these. I don't want to run out of battery. Alright. To Kill a Kingdom. This is about a girl who is a siren, and she is the Prince's Bane because she has killed more princes than anyone else, and the other sirens just kill regular ordinary sailors. And then we have the prince, who is also a narrator in this story, and he has killed lots of sirens. And as you might imagine, in a YA book, these two characters are going to meet and feels are going to take place. What will happen? Alright, Stay Sweet. Oh my gosh. This book, I was resisting it for a while because people were going so crazy for it on Instagram and posting it with pictures of ice cream and all kinds of stuff, and I thought, I don't want to get on that bandwagon. But then I read the synopsis of it, and the story itself sounded really cute. So it's about this girl who is in the summer just after her senior year in high school, and she works at this ice cream place that has like the best ice cream ever. And I don't even want to say what happens on her first day of work because then I'll spoil something. So just some things happen and unexpected situations happen, and a young man comes into the story, and you can guess what's gonna happen. Alright, Nevermore. This is one that a lot of you were suggesting that I read, and I'm so glad that you did. This is The Trials of Morgan Crow by Jessica Townsend, and this is about an 11-year-old main character who is visited by an intriguing and interesting man on or about her, on her 11th birthday, or is it her 12th birthday? Anyway, 11th, I think, and is taken away to a magical place. That sounds kind of like Harry Potter, but other than that, it's its own story. This is not ripping off Harry Potter. Don't worry about that. Morgan is told all her life that she is a cursed child, and her family pretty much despises her and wishes she was gone. And so when this man comes to take her away on the day that she was supposed to die, which was her 11th birthday, her family thinks that she died and doesn't realize that she's in this new magical place. Well, there are mysteries and games afoot in this new magical place of Nevermore, and she and her new friends have to help figure out what's going on. And I also want to point out this giant cat, because this giant cat can talk and it has an attitude and it's hilarious. So here we go. Last book. This is Rebound by Kwame Alexander, and it is told in verse. It is the prequel to the crossover, which it tells the story of the twins that are into basketball, and this also has some comics in it, which is really fun. But this is the story of their dad and how he got to be the person that he is. This is his teenage years, and I loved this. Reading crossover, I never would have guessed that this is what their father went through, and I can't really tell you more without spoiling the story, but just, yeah, read it. You can read crossover and then Rebound, or Rebound and then crossover. Either way works. You will not be spoiled for anything in this book if you read crossover first. So totally up to you, but read them because Kwame Alexander, his verse books are amazing. All right, that's all for my reading wrap-up for the past little bit. I should be back to my normal filming location the next time you see my face in a video, and it will be unboxing time. As always, I hope you have a wonderful and bookish day. Happy reading. Adios.